yeah. We here. We here. And shout out to you too. What's going on, Miss Kit? What's going on? Man, listen, this was a smooth transition. Yeah, I didn't have to tilt the screen or nothing. No, everything was right there. We are here. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's really good in the hood with the Rock With Me Nation? We in here. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all see that. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. You like. Leave a comment. Right? You don't like. That's fair. Leave a constructive comment. Why? Because if you know me, grow me, and sharing is caring. Y'all see what we got going on. We got I don't even know what to do with this. So, first and foremost, we if we gonna say something was shady in regards to Ironheart, it's the fact that Marvel just started pubbing Ironheart. Yeah. You like to think that the Disney Plus series that's getting ready to come out in June, you'd have known about it because it's May. It's May, right? Okay, all right. So, with that being said, Ironheart come out. I look at the trailer. We got the hood. We got Mephisto. I don't know why, but so the trailer dropped yesterday. And some, as my daughter would say, people gonna people. Some people gonna be ignorant. That just is what that is. Some people gonna be ignorant. And we really not talking about them. You understand what I'm saying? They were the same folks that was deliberately dumb. They just gonna be dumb. And you know they gonna be dumb because they gonna say something in the MCU is bad. And they gonna apply it to it either being woke or DEI. No, that's not it. I keep saying Black Panther was woke, both of them. Because to be woke, it's got to be about black. Both those movies were about black, 1.3 billion and 800 million. Wonder Woman wasn't a woke movie. But Wonder Woman with Gal Gadot was very, very damn successful. So I don't saying that movies are failing because they got too much color in them or because they got too many women in them. Stop saying that. You're literally telling on yourself. That would be the misogyny war, toxic masculinity, male chauvinist attitude. Yeah, that's what that would be. Ironheart. Shout out to Dominique Thorne. We definitely want the sister to get her money. Ironheart has not a damn thing to do with Wakanda. It has not a damn thing. Ironheart is a comic book character. Yeah, I'm talking to us. I'm talking to my melanated people. This character wasn't created just to be put in the MCU to appease you as a moviegoer. No. This character was created in the comic books. That's where the character started, in the comic book. And you not gonna know this. You pretty much don't damn care. Crazy, because we be talking about this all the damn time with black representation, black loyalty, black love, black imagery. She was born. I can't speak for Dominique Thorne. I'm talking about Riri Williams. Riri Williams was born to a whole ass mom and daddy. You know, this seems to be a repetitive trope with a certain director. We really don't give two damns about the parents, do we? No, the child start off right there. Well, she was born to a mother and father. Got a brother too. You seen him? You seen him? His brother. She not from the hood. She from the South Shores of Chicago. Did you look it up? Did you give it? If for those that are saying it's racism, have you even cared two damns to research this damn character since 2022? It's 2025. Do you know a damn thing about this character other than they popped up in Black Panther 2? I would like to think you did before you start shouting racism. I would like to think you would. But now, if you gonna shout racism, then that means to a degree you woke. You looking for certain stuff. Right. Well, you not looking for the fact that this character starting off in the hood hustling folks. What's the difference between her and Kanan? What's the difference between her and Tyreek? Mind you, there is a difference between her and Kanan. There is a difference between her and Tyreek. You just not gonna get that from the MCU, are you? And if somebody like me that looks like you try and tell you, you either care or you don't. But that's the stereotypical trope. I'm telling you what the comic book said. But now, you hollering racism. Could it be that quite a few of your melanated brothers and sisters that are comic book fans don't give two damns about this project either? Might that be it? Might it be that quite a few of your brothers and sisters that didn't give two damns about what transpired in Black Panther 2, the same brothers and sisters that said they enjoyed themselves as sinners? So we're not going to do that. But could it be that the same brothers and sisters that did not like Black Panther 2, they're able to articulate why, didn't give two damns about Captain America 4, they're able to articulate why. They're not using the word woke and DEI, nor they're telling you specifically what was wrong with it. Could be the same brothers and sisters knocking this Disney Plus show? Could it be? Is it possible? Now, are those brothers and sisters that know better self-hating brothers and sisters? Or might they just know what's going on? Might they just know? Might they not only just know more than you do about Riri Williams, but might they just care more about Riri Williams as a character, what she represents, than you do as a stereotypical trope? No. Before you say it's racism, the question on the table is, do you either A, know, B, care, C, A, know and care her origin story? Do you know? And no, her origin story ain't Black Panther 2. And I don't want to hear I don't want to hear nothing about no alternate damn universe. Do you know why? Because regardless of what movie you watch with Batman, Superman, whatever damn Earth, it's still Crime Alley. It's still Crime Alley. That story don't change. It's still Krypton. It's still Themyscira. This is what I be trying to talk to us about. But we practice cognitive dissonance when it comes to characters that look like us. No, you know it's Themyscira. You might not know whether or not it's clay or it happened biologically, but you know it's Themyscira. You know it's Krypton. You know damn good and well it's Krypton. You do. You know damn good and well it's Crime Alley. So, hell, some of y'all even know damn Joe Chill. What's going on, Dirt Too Many? Who is asking for these, man? I don't know. But you don't know a damn thing about T'Challa's origin story. And the folks that do know, you gonna tell them you don't care. But you do care about Bruce's origin story. That's crazy. You care more and know more and will argue with somebody more about the character's origin story that don't look like you, but you ain't got that same energy for the character that look like you. Riri Williams would be your, watch this. Riri Williams wouldn't be your Eddie Winslow. No. Riri Williams ain't your Eddie Winslow. Riri Williams would be your, watch this. Watch where I go with this one. Riri Williams would be your Steve Urkel. The female version of Steve Urkel. Yeah. Riri Williams wouldn't be, let's see. Riri Williams wouldn't be none of them characters from Poetic Justice. Male, female. She wouldn't be none of them characters. No, she's more apt to be the female character from, come on with me, come on now, come on. Where my Gen X at? Where my Generation X at? Where my baby boomers at? No, you would have seen Riri Williams on different worlds. Hell, truth be told, if we had to update Riri Williams, you know where you'd have found Riri Williams at? Grownish. Yeah, she in college. She engineer. She ain't hustling nobody. But cornrows, I guess because Dominique Thorne ain't black enough, we got to make her more ethnic looking by giving her cornrows. And it's not enough that we know it's a sister in the armor. No, we got to put cornrows on top of her helmet. Mind you, let me say it like this. That suit of armor from Black Panther 2, you didn't care about that. Stop lying. Stop lying. That action figure's at Ollie's. That action figure is at Ollie's, and that action figure is overstocked at Ollie's. So that means all these so-called Riri Williams fans, stop lying. You know you're not. No, you're not. You can't be bothered to learn, and you can't be bothered to collect. You can be bothered to complain, though. No, you can't. No, you can't. I got a Riri Williams action figure, and I ain't the only one. But it don't look nothing like what's in the MCU. Oh no, it's the comic book version. It's the comic book version. I don't want nothing to do with that. That's based off of Japanese animation. That's not based off the comic book, nor is it based off of anything that any brother or sister designed. No, the writer that included Riri Williams, he's a Japanese animation fan. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but you see the shirt that I got on, you see my hairstyle. This is Africa. This Africa. This ain't got nothing to do with Japan. If I want a suit of armor, I need it to be, if not American inspired, because I'm American, it should be African inspired. Not knocking anything from Japan. I'm just not Japanese. Neither is Riri Williams. And she ain't met nobody from Japan. And you didn't get no backstory saying that she loved Japanese animation in Black Panther. Well, damn it, she not effing. No, her inspiration is Tony Stark. Don't do that. Don't make this about race, because quite a few of y'all inspired by Tom Brady, just like I was inspired by Terry Bradshaw, just like some of us were inspired by Joe Montana. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. No, Riri Williams is an inventor. She's an engineer. So the person that she looked up to was Tony Stark. She don't know a damn thing about no Shorty. Shorty in a whole nother continent. Shooting in a whole other ass continent where their primary language is Xhosa and Swahili. I know what you want to think because you watched the movie. That ain't goddamn. Their first language is not English. Thus, there would be a language barrier because Riri don't speak Wakandan, she don't speak Swahili, and she don't speak Xhosa. She don't. No, she's an MIT student. Now, mind you, Riri been around long enough for the executives at the MCU to know if this is what they were going to do, they were going to introduce her, then they would have introduced her as, well, here we go, Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3. You know the young man that showed up in Iron Man 3 who showed up again in Endgame? Yeah, that should have been Riri Williams. That should have been Riri Williams. And when you know better, you do better. That should have been Riri Williams. So we can spin this story forward. But then again, Tony Stark shouldn't be deleted either. But if we gonna delete Tony, then where's her relationship with, at the very least, Pepper? Or hell, Happy? Let's not act like that. You watched, what was it? Captain America Civil War. Remember the flashback scene and everything like that when they de-aged Robert Downey Jr.? Didn't they give you a scene with Robert Downey Jr. at MIT? When he was talking about what the Stark Foundation was donating to MIT? Right. Why wasn't Riri Williams right there? See, this is the thing when, and I'm going to go ahead and say it, and this is the biggest indictment I could hurl the head executive's way. When you don't read comics, you don't know comics, nor do you surround yourself with people who do know comics, you're subject to do stuff that really shows you don't know what the hell you damn doing. You know what would have prevented this a long damn time ago? Had you had somebody by your side that knew the damn comics, cared about the comics. That way, when you say something like, at some point, we're going to have to replace Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, that person that's a comic book fan says, hold on, are you talking about recasting a character? Or are you talking about replacing him with a legacy character? That way, Kevin, you can now have an informed conversation. Yeah, because what that person will in turn do, they're going to ask you them questions and you're going to say, based on how you've been doing, you want it to be a legacy character. Cool. Riri Williams sits right there. Now you can introduce her at the very least in Civil War. At the very least, bit role. Do we think Dominique Thorne wasn't acting back then? Or do we just think that the movie studio doesn't possess the vision? That's the movie studio. This is a black character. I'm talking to my melanated people. This character showed up in 2022. What did you learn about this character since then to warrant you being able to say today with your chest what's being done to her? The negative reviews are all about racism. What have you done? Because I'm going to tell you, I don't give two damns about that show either. It ain't got nothing to do with racism. Now, if you want to know why I'm rejecting the show, I'll be more than happy to tell you. You might not like what I'm getting ready to say, but I stand 10 toes down with what I say. One, that's a stereotypical black character. She from the hood. She's not from the hood in the comic books. She ain't out there street hustling in the comic books. I don't want to. I'm tired of looking at the MCU and getting stars. That's what I'm tired of. I'm tired of looking at MCU getting P-Valley. I'm tired of looking at MCU getting Ghost. I'm tired of looking at the MCU and getting BMF. I'm tired of looking at the MCU and getting Book of Power. No, damn it. When I'm looking at the MCU, I want to get Marvel Comics. I don't want to get nothing that's going to remind me of I Love New York, Flavor of Love, Real Chance at Love, Ray J, Black Ink, Real Housewives, Love and Hip Hop. I don't want to watch none of that when I'm looking at the MCU. No, it's an escape thing for me. It's an escape vehicle. That's what it is. It's an escape vehicle. I don't want to look at the MCU and see Sam broke as a damn joke, can't get along. That's outside my front damn door. No, I want Sam to be from Harlem, New York, like he's from, smooth like Nino Brown, because Sam always got him a baddie. Damn. Sam always got him a baddie. So I need that. I don't want the other. I don't want that. No, I don't want that. Give me me. And since I know me from the comics, as a black person, I'm not accepting this crap from the MCU. Riri Williams got a white suit of armor. When? When she got a white, where this come from? And mind you, no Hasbro, I don't want that. You see, we didn't want the first action figure, which by and large, this white one is just going to be a repaint of the red one. We don't want that. What you can do is give me her Mark 1 armor. You gave me the action figure with the Mark 2 armor. Give me the action figure with a Mark 1 armor. You drop that, we getting it. Now, here's the thing. if they drop the Mark 1 armor, if they drop it, Hasbro supporting this Disney Plus series, it's not going to look like the armor in the Disney Plus series. But here's the thing. That action figure is not going to wind up at Ollie's either. You know who going to wind up buying that Riri Williams Mark 1 action figure? Quite a few folks that ain't going to watch the Disney Plus show. Quite a few folks. Quite a few. The other reason why we not checking for that damn show. Why the hell is the hood in it? We don't want to use the hood for Werewolf by Night. That would have made more sense. We don't want to use the red hood for Moon Knight. That definitely would have made more sense. We don't want to use the hood for an upcoming Ghost Rider project. That makes sense. The damn dude didn't been the Ghost Rider. Oh no, for no reason whatsoever. Because mind you, these characters ain't ever crossed over in the comics. Kind of like that whole damn Thunderbolts thing. That ain't ever been no damn thing. Kind of like that whole Sam Wilson running up on the Red Hulk. That ain't ever been no damn thing. No, that's bad writing. Well, the Red Hood. Which, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, they race swapping the character. You're like, Theo, no. That's not the Red Hood. The Red Hood is a European dude. So who we think mad now? We talk, see, it ain't as simple. It's just the titular character. Oh no, comic book fans are looking at this. Comic book fans aren't fans of gender swaps. Comic book fans aren't fans of race swaps. Comic book fans aren't fans of orientation swaps. We're comic book fans. So what comic book fan you think is checking for Ironheart versus the Hood versus Mephisto? That makes about as much sense. Actually, no. It makes less sense than Sam Wilson taking on Thunderbolt Ross as the Red Hulk. Less sense. Mephisto? Okay, stay right there. From a writing standpoint, how much sense does it make? Riri Williams is a brand new superhero. If you're looking at it chronologically, since 2020, since 2022, she ain't done a damn thing as a superhero. There are no exploits out there. None. She's a rookie. She's a jit. So what jit scientist can do any damn thing with a damn demon? Mephisto he's not the devil, but he is a devil. What Riri Williams gonna do with that? Do you know how god awful the writing has got to be to give her a chance? What's she finna do? Negotiate with Mephisto? Because that seemed to be the norm right now in 2025, right? Sam talked to the Red Hulk. Yelena Belova talked to the Sentry. What Riri finna do? Talk to Mephisto? If you look at the power dynamics, my brother Darryl don't even like getting into this. If you look at the abilities of all the characters involved, Riri ain't supposed to make it out this series, which could be possible considering who writing it. She's not supposed to make it out this series. She's overmatched. So what we finna do? We finna nerf the Red Hood. That's gonna piss off the comic book fan. We finna nerf Mephisto. That's gonna piss off the comic book fan even further. And what are we doing it for? Just to make it look like the sister can win? If you put her with her villains, proper villains, you could write this story the way it's supposed to, endearing comic book fans, which would be some synergy, because you should be able to tell a story that makes sense involving characters from the comics, right? Because she's had a run, Dr. Eve Ewing. She should be wearing one of the suits of armor, Mach 1, Mach 2, from the comic book, in the series so folks would feel compelled to go to the damn store and buy the action figure for their daughters. That's who this is aimed at. This ain't aimed at me. This ain't aimed at me. This is aimed at my wife. This is aimed at my 31-year-old. Well, she'll be 31 this year, November 4th. Daddy, love you, girl. This is aimed at my soon-to-be 31-year-old. This is aimed at my 24-year-old. This is aimed at my I'm a daddy daughter. I'm a daughter daddy, whatever you want to look at. This is aimed at my 13-year-old. This is aimed at my 12-year-old. They don't care. They don't care. Therein lies your problem. They're not comic book fans like Dad, but if Dad, as a comic book fan, was to say, "Hey, we fixing to watch Ironheart," guess what they would do? Guess. Watch it with Dad. But since Dad, whom they feel is very knowledgeable when it comes to comic books, since Dad ain't checking for it, and Dad is able to articulate why, they not interested. They don't see any value in it. Well, if the audience doesn't see any value in the product that the product is targeted at, all right, the product is targeted towards hustlers, streetwise people. Yeah, that it's that. It is aimed at hustlers. Folks that might be willing to do something strange for some change. It's aimed at them. But the child, the person that's gonna go get an education, ain't thinking about doing anything negative. Oh no. No, this ain't got nothing to do with Dwayne Wayne. This ain't got nothing to do with that. This ain't got nothing to do with Freddie. This ain't got nothing to do with Whitley. This ain't what this is. As a matter of fact, you know what? Living just enough for the city I'm living just enough. Yeah, you gonna get you some New Jack City in this. Yeah. You should be able to watch Ironheart and hear Queen Latifah talking in the background, getting ready to introduce Levert and Troop singing New Jack City. Yeah. But it damn sure ain't got nothing to do with racism. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. I don't want to hear racism come out of another black person's mouth if you can't talk about the origin. You just want to cry racism. You cry something smart. Cry something smart. Because if one of us gonna call racism, you just need to know I don't mind doing it when it's applicable. That ain't it here. That ain't it. I'm gonna keep up with these notes, man. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. We got Dirt Too Many in the building. Thank you so much, Dirt Too Many, my brother pulling up and everything. Make sure I go over all these messages. We got Dirt Too Many, Miss May Kent, Groovy Feet is in the building. Miss May Kent, the head door. My fellow Devil Dog, Flash by Night Comics is in the building. What is going on? Balgas, not even she didn't aspire to be Tony Stark. She aspired to be told she couldn't be Tony Stark so she could prove them wrong. She handled her business. She handled her business. She definitely could have been in that scholarship group. Yep, say it. What's good, my try to Kamoyo King? Y'all go check him out, president of the Black Panther fan group. Making her from the hood is probably Ryan's idea. We know it wasn't her comic book creator's idea. We got power at home. Don't we? Say that again. Reed, Sam can't get along, but he's suing the new Avengers. I know, right? Can we ask the question? Because we read comic books, right? Right. Okay. So who over there with the Thunderbolts asterisks? We read comic books. I don't want to do that. We read comic books. So the government told them they were the Avengers. I don't think that's how that works in the comics, but hey. Riri was always a nothing burger of a character, and they haven't done jack with her for 15 years, and this is a downgrade from that mess of a character. I can't disagree with you. And why is the suit of armor so big? Well, to answer your question, and that's fair, now I tell them, the suit of armor is big because the writer, Ryan Coogler, I forget the name of the Japanese animation. It's called Bubblegum Pop or something like that, but it's a Japanese animation about young ladies wearing various suits of armor. That's his show. He liked it. You know, kind of like it would be if somebody designed a Shorty's Black Panther costume, and you could tell that it was Sailor Moon inspired, and then you read, you're like, whoa, you a Sailor Moon fan? Oh, okay. So that's why her armor looks like that. It's his vision of Shorty. I'm saying Riri Williams, not the comic book version of Riri Williams, because that would have been that suit of armor. No, it's his vision. His vision that's Asian inspired. That's anime inspired. Let that sink in. So that's why her armor looks like that. Disney has to push black tropes because they feel they need to reach the single black mom demographic, which is bizarre because wouldn't a black family be better? You would think so, because Riri didn't have it. Riri had a dad. He got deleted. Then she had a stepfather. That's two. You ain't seen that one of them. Hold on. Can I talk to my black fathers for a second? We don't get no love, do we? Because now I can say just as a father, period. Social media not going to acknowledge us on Father's Day. But damn, at least in DC, we got Victor Stone's father right there. We don't need to act like that. We've seen Victor Stone's father. We've seen the love that Victor Stone's father had for me. I don't want to do that. We saw that. I forget the actor that played it. We saw that. Yeah, big ass Zack Snyder movie and everything like that. We saw that. Black fathers don't exist in the MCU. I don't know what that is. Black fathers don't exist in the MCU, and the black actors and directors ain't fighting for us to exist in the MCU. That's the damnest thing to me. That's wild. I don't get no love between T'Chaka and Ramunda. I don't get no love between Frank Rambo and Maria Rambo. I ain't gonna get to see Riri Williams' parents at all. It's black characters just popping up. Where's the love? The black man ain't even proposed to the black woman in Marvel, in the MCU. He just been talking about getting him some damn coffee. Like, I got a whole black king married to a woman that been a Dora Milaje and a Hatu Zadaze, and even she wasn't good enough for him to marry. Had his son and everything. I'm gonna keep up with these notes. I'm gonna go back to these notes. I'm starting to get in my feelings. I'm gonna go back to these notes. Call me when War Machine comes back. Keep your iron heart. Man, when? Ain't he still paralyzed for no damn reason from the waist down? I don't want War Machine. I don't want nothing from the MCU till they reboot it. And even then, if they ain't gonna do right, I'm good tonight. They ain't gonna do right, I'm good tonight. I don't want War Machine back. What? shouldn't have never made it out of Civil War effed up. It's 2025. Armor Wars ain't on the docket. How many years has Rhodey been paralyzed from the waist down? For no reason. For no reason. Hell, Riri could fix Rhodey her damn self. For no reason whatsoever. Trust in Marvel, right? Because I know that's what somebody that looked like me would tell me. Oh, believe in Marvel. James Rhodes been paralyzed since 2016. I just need us to know that. Yeah, you can holler secret invasion all you want to. No, between the extremist virus and Wakandan technology, because you know we got Bucky straight. Bucky straight. Everett Ross had a mortal wound, and we just stuck a Komodo bead in his back. Meanwhile, not only is James Rhodes inexplicably paralyzed for 9 years, nine, we didn't do a damn thing with Eric Killmonger. Why not? Let's stay right here. That beautiful speech that Ryan Coogler wrote for his bestie, that beautiful speech that had all of us mesmerized and everything like that. We put it on t-shirts and everything like that. Remember when T'Challa said, maybe there's something that we could do? And quite a few of us look past that because we don't know how to respect an honorable person. Well, if you gave two damns about the comics, if you thought about it, well, let's go back. Because some folks like to articulate that Eric was a Black Panther. Bast never blessed Eric. To truly wear the mantle, you must be blessed by Bast. Eric was never blessed by Bast. As a matter of fact, because Eric's not a member of the royal family, when he ingested the heart-shaped herb, he almost died. You know who saved him? Against the wishes of Zuri. Not a Zuri, Zuri. You know, the dude that Forrest Whitaker played. Against the wishes of Zuri, T'Challa resuscitated Eric. Zuri was like, oh, no, let him, no. He said he wanted. Let him stay right there. We better off without it. No, T'Challa resuscitated Eric. Why am I saying that? Because in the MCU, if you got folks that give a damn about the comics, there was no reason for Eric to be deleted in the first Black Panther movie. We just wanted to do something. And if you know the comics, there's definitely no reason for Queen Mother Ramunda to have been deleted in Black Panther 2. We just wanted to do something. But stay right there. If you know the comics, there was no reason for Forrest Whitaker's character to be deleted in Black Panther. I still don't know who Njobu is, but that's besides the point. In essence, because I want to bring this full circle, Ironheart, the characters they got, because I looked over her villains last night. Ain't neither one of those her damn villains. Well, here's what I'm gonna say. You don't have to be a comic book fan. You don't. And the reason why I say that is because if you read, you read. You don't, you don't. But you've been watching stuff enough to know what makes sense and what don't. It was the reason why Captain America 4 didn't perform that well. It wasn't just the comic book fan that didn't F with it. No, it was the general audience member who went, saw it, said it didn't make no damn sense, went back and told their damn friends. Why? Because even the general audience member got sense. The general audience member may not know everything the comic book fan knows, but the general audience member knows what makes sense and what don't. Acting like they don't is really insulting their damn intelligence. So what's going to wind up happening? You're going to have Ironheart. And it's going to play out the same way the MCU movies do. You're going to get a lot of traffic night one, episode one. If episode 2 air the same night, you're going to get a lot of traffic just for folks to say, as the series goes on, it don't make no damn sense. Then what you going to say? Don't cry woke. Don't scream woke. Because that won't be the reason why it failed. No, it will be failing because the script sucks. Don't say it had anything to do with Dominique Thorne. She's an actress. If we gonna fault Dominique Thorne for anything, we can fault her for not knowing and or caring about the character she's playing. Because I don't know why she would choose to play the character the way they've written it, vice the way the character was created. Now that's the other thing. When you know how the character appears in comics, I don't know why you would go play the character as a stereotypical trope. But that ain't my money. And as we like to say with the Rock With Me Nation, I got Riri Williams at the house. The hood is there because, well, I give up. I don't know why he there either. We got that from Big Vernon Hampton. The casting of the show was done with the dartboard and a crack. It seems that way. Kamoyo King, Riri hasn't been written well. I don't think so. Honestly, I think if it's me, I think the screen time they gave to Riri in Black Panther 2 would have been better used in regards to other characters already established. Give me more time with Nakia. Give me more time with Okoye. Hell, they could have used that part, really kick Riri Williams out the damn movie. And if you know Deadliest of the damn species, even with the fact that they've been deleted Zuri and everything like that, that you could have used that screen time that they dedicated to Riri Williams to tell that story properly. But hey, I'm just a comic book fan. That's all I know. Got this from Not Tell 'Em, and just like more, the hood is now El Capucha. Let me read that again. And just like more from Toloka, the hood is now El Capucha, the hood in Spanish, because why is he being played by Anthony Ramos? Who's a nice looking dude. But why ain't he playing the living lightning? Groovy. Flash by night. Riri about to make a deal. So no white villains for the black characters, just black or Latino ones. You noticed that too, huh? Coogler and Feige didn't have no room for mysticism and bashed in Wakanda, but has got Riri fighting the Hood and Mephisto. Make it make sense. I can't. Because I can't. We didn't even get bashed in Moon Knight. We and what did we blink and miss it in Thor: Love and Thunder? Yeah, you right. You right, S. Jaddix. Miss May Kent, Mephisto should have been introduced in WandaVision. Yes, ma'am, Miss Kent. S. Jaddix, you make a good point. Another black girl with the Latino villain. This is some great call. Shout out to Plant Poppy. Vernon Hampton, Williams is a tech-based hero. Mephisto and Hood are magic-based. Anyone remember Arrow season 3? Yeah. And do we know why that worked? Or to a degree, why it sucked? Well, Arrow season 3, appreciate that, Big Vernon. If we remember Arrow season 3, what did we get? Well, first and foremost, if you watch Arrow, not just as a fan of the TV show, but actually a comic book fan, you know by and well that wasn't Oliver Queen's story they was telling. That was Bruce's, as in Batman. So the familiarity of using Oliver to fight mysticism like they did, like they would have used Bruce if this were the comics, you're able to relate to it better. Here, I don't know how we finna do this because by and large, Tony don't F with mysticism. We ain't ever seen Tony really F with mysticism in the MCU. We ain't seen it. We saw Doctor Strange. We saw Wanda. We saw America Chavez. We ain't seen nobody in the MCU tech savvy run up on somebody with mysticism. And I'm gonna say it one more time. Mephisto, he's deleting this. No, you know what? Let me not say that. Mephisto run up on Riri Williams here or in the comics because she ain't been around that long. She don't kick the bobo with Tony like that. Tony is ill prepared to run up on Mephisto. Riri will get deleted easily. She don't know enough. She don't know enough. Dirk Too Many. There isn't one black dad in the MCU except Miles' father. Do I count him? Animation? Mephisto could have been a bigger villain. Yes, Miss Kent, he should have been. Hell, we should have made. Hold on, getting here. Dang, y'all in here for real. Okay, I'm just gonna keep up with these notes. Cause y'all, we should have made that Blade movie, made a Ghost Rider movie instead. T-Bolts and Eternals, and had them team up with Moon Knight, Werewolf, Elsa, and Man-Thing to fight Mephisto. Brian Hill Illuminati, has done 2 amazing story arcs on Blade that, in my opinion, are movie ready. Hell, Blood Hunt. That's a crossover event though, but movie ready. Let's see here. Dirk Too Many, hold on. You might be right, and that's sad. If only Marvel Studio would hire comic book writers. I think we're going the indie route right now. Because you ready? I don't think Marvel could pay me. Because I don't. You're not gonna. You know what? No. You know what it is? I think the black writers, Miss Kent, that know and care about the comics, Marvel can't hire them. And when I say Marvel can't hire them, Marvel attempts to, but there are always creative differences there. And I'm of the mindset, because we know it was a sister that wanted to do Black Panther first. I'm gonna have to look her name up and everything like that. Somebody look up the young lady's name and remind me who it was that was, because it wasn't Ryan Coogler first. He wasn't the first choice to do Black Panther. We act like that. He wasn't. Somebody look it up and let me know in the comments the young lady's name that was supposed to be the first director of Black Panther. But I think we do want to, but I think because of the creative differences, Marvel wants to say certain stuff, lest we forget. What was the young lady's name? On her way out the door at Marvel, she was a high-ranking Marvel executive. She said, I'm paraphrasing here, but you can research it. What fans have done, because Marvel by and large writes their movies themselves, what we did was we credited a director with the highest grossing solo MCU project. We credited that director when it wasn't a director, it was Marvel. Well, she didn't say directors. That would have made me think about the Russo brothers. To this day, the highest grossing solo hero MCU project is Black Panther. That's it. He was the only hero in that damn movie. Everybody else got somebody else. He was the only hero in that movie, 1.3. Folks can say what they want to about Letitia Wright, Shorty being the hero, T'Challa not being in Black Panther 2, 800 million. So I don't know what to say about that. Vernon Hampton, are you saying this show is not for a different world? Is that Hey, I look at Riri Williams, the way this show Ironheart, I hear colors in the back of my mind. Colors. I am a nightmare walk. Because I know there's some thuggery going on in here. And I'm like, why I gotta get thuggery? Why she just can't be going to college? I went to college. Cool kids don't go to college. She wouldn't appeal to the younger black audience if she just going to college. No, it's got to be some thug in her somewhere. Wait, she got to have cornrows? Is that the only hairstyle our sisters got? Like, no, we got to make sure she black. Cornrows. That's it. No lace front. No short Tony Braxton type thing. Because she got a night. That's the Riri Williams hair sculpt right there. She got a nice little hair. She got a nice little hairstyle. Like, what? I can't. Thank you, Miss Kent with the $5. Thank you so much, Miss Kent. Thank you. Like, our sisters got different stuff. I ain't trying this. And we go, ooh, what fuck? Thank you, Miss Kent. Thank you. I don't be knowing Ava DuVernay. Thank you, Miss Kent. Ava DuVernay. Ava DuVernay. She wanted to do it first. She said, oh. Now, I would love Daryl, Kamoyo, Miss Kent. It's an all points bulletin. Grand Madam Tarot. I would love to ask Miss DuVernay, hey, what was you gonna do? Hey. Now, mind you, this me. Well, I ain't talked to her. I don't know her. But if I'm looking at, watch where I go with this one. If I'm looking at what I got with Roxanne Gay, if I'm looking at what I got with Dr. Eve Ewing, and I look at what I got with Cheryl Eaton, and I look at what I got with Karama Horn, you see how many sisters named that? Cheryl Eaton, Dr. Eve Ewing, Roxanne Gay, and Karama Horn. Oh, I'm of the mindset we wouldn't even know who the hell Njobu was if Ava DuVernay she would have never gave us no damn Njobu. I could be wrong, but that's just me. Why? Because as long as I've been covering this character, you know who has considered the fellas. I love the fellas because I'm a fella. But we've been let down. JR let us down. Christopher Priest is getting ready to let us down. You know who consistently been handling their business when it comes to all things Wakanda related? It's the women. It's the women. So I don't want to hear nobody else say not a damn thing about Black Panther fans are misogynistic. No, the hell we not. We are very, very thankful, appreciative. yes, we are. When it comes to our women, oh yeah. So thank you so much. Ava DuVernay is the young lady's name. Thank you so much for that, Miss Kent. I needed that one. I mean, to be fair, this comes from Dirt Too Many. I love what Hodges did, but the characters are different. I mean, billionaire superhero versus a guy just trying to do some good, but that's a good point. I see what you're saying for sure. Yeah. Look at Mackie Sam versus Hodges' character, Carter Hall. Which one is all man? Yeah. And then on top of that, Dirt Too Many, I'm in the minority. Which is crazy, considering I know what I've said about the actor's abilities and everything like that, how he's portrayed the characters. While I believe Anthony Mackie could play Nino Brown, quite a few of us don't. Which makes me say to myself, if you don't believe he could play Nino Brown, how you crying racism about Captain America 4 not doing too well? We not saying Captain America 4 ain't doing well if Sam is more Nino Brown-ish. No, we're not saying that. Imagine Sam being more Nino Brown in Captain America Winter Soldier. Imagine Sam being more Nino Brown when he run up on Scott Lang. Imagine Sam being more Nino Brown in Captain America Civil War. You're looking at this character completely different, which would be more in tune with how the character exists in comics. But it wasn't done like that. No, you got that. And instead of saying the character wasn't written right, when the movie don't do well, we want to cry racism. I'm going to call it, no, you as a black person, you were never invested in that character anyway. You just liked the character because the character was black. You couldn't be bothered to learn about Sam Wilson. Any black person saying in 2025 that Sam is from Louisiana is the black person that ain't checked for Sam since Sam was introduced in the MCU. Ain't checked for Sam. Ain't checked for Rhodey. I'm going to keep going. Low key ain't checking for Miles. Yeah, they going to tell you they watching Into the Spider-Verse. They're not buying no Miles merch. They're not even buying the comic book because the comic book's on a completely different path than what was in the damn Miles the Spider-Verse. So that ain't it. That ain't it. Let me see. The money don't matter. It's the character of the person. Everyone took Carter seriously. Yeah. Everyone treated Sam like a joke. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you once again, Miss Kim, for Ava DuVernay. I would have never got that. That was Victoria Alonso who said that. Thank you, Urban Guru. Thank you. Absolutely. King Cam is in the building. Y'all make sure y'all check him out and everything like that. Yeah, that was Victoria. Thank you. That was her. She said it. If you sit back and you remember what Ava DuVernay said, you a Black Panther fan and you read the comic books, so you know what storylines they pulling from. Then you look at Black Panther 2, and if you sit back and you say, okay, and this is the thing, like I said, just look at how the writer writes. If I sit back and I say something like, football fans to get this terminology, if I say the Pittsburgh Steelers got a physical defense, that's their personality. It's a physical defense, right? Right, okay. No different than when we look at these characters. But you're not getting a true representation of the character. How many people know Ayo and Anika gay? Lesbians. If you're a black member of the LGBTQ+, you're a black lesbian, did you even know that those two are in a relationship? Does it matter to you that Okoye shouldn't be wearing Midnight Angel? The first two women in the Midnight Angel's armor were Ayo and Anika. Does that matter? All you got was a forehead kissing. You don't even know why. Here we go. Because folks keep saying the comic book fan don't matter. All right, we don't. Are there any gay men that are Black Panther fans? Any gay men? Have you seen you in Black Panther? Have you seen you anywhere? And I am not talking about the Eternals. No, you put hands on folks. You ain't this dude walking around crying all the time because folks messing up the world and everything like that. No, you putting hands on folks. No, you are T'Challa's advisor. Yeah, you're his security advisor. Yeah, well, what you think we should do? Man, handle your business. Yeah, that's a gay dude. That's a gay dude. Yeah. Did you get him? Do you even know his name? Do you care? Because I don't know why I care more about the true representation of Wakanda from the rooter to the tutor when you ain't asking where Taku at? You ain't asking where Taku at? Okay, well let me do this. Because I know I done talked about a lot of chocolate. Quite a few folks that don't look like me want to know why they ain't in Wakanda. Okay, you are. Well, why you not asking either Kevin Feige or Ryan Coogler to give you Casper Cole? Well, ain't no biracial Black Panther fans around here. Ain't no multi-ethnic Black Panther fan around. Ain't no Jewish Black Panther fans around here. Why you not asking for that? Because quite a few. Oh, I want to watch. You got him. It's a white man in Wakanda. He gay. But it's a white dude in Wakanda. Nah, he gay, but he'll beat you. Ooh, he don't play. It's two white dudes in Wakanda. Hunter. You say you want to be in Wakanda. You want to be on the throne with damn Hunter right there. He just ain't your version of white. Yeah. Hunter ain't speaking European. No. Hunter speaking very much with a Wakandan accent. And Hunter don't like you. No. Hunter sees you the way other Wakandans would see you. Yeah. And Hunter want the smoke. Yeah. Hunter ain't just gonna let you do and say anything about Wakanda. Oh no, if we looking at people that's got attitude problems in Wakanda, that's about to smoke, Hunter will put hands on you first. Then there's Shorty. Then there's T'Challa. But make no mistake, T'Challa will delete you. You got this in the MCU. No, how did you feel when you watched Civil War? Did you feel good as a black person? When they said T'Challa did the honorable thing, you as a black person, you watched the movie, you went along with that? No. When he got Zemo, what did you say you would have did to Zemo? Yeah, no. Damn what was written. What did you say you would have did to Zemo had you caught him? Right. Why did I ask that question? Because that's how you see the character. Soft. Weak. Even Ryan see the character as soft and weak. Because what did he have Eric tell Shorty in the Djalia in Black Panther 2? T'Challa was too noble. I don't know how somebody can be too noble. You can be too noble. What do you know? I'm gonna keep up with these. The ethnic criminals are street level and attack their own community too. No taking over the world, nothing. That was the problem in Black Lightning, the TV series. Chadwick Boseman and Ava DuVernay would have worked out well. I believe so. Immune to the M word, grew up with too many solid, smart women in my life for it to phase me. Absolutely. Kamoyo King Fat. Oh no, I don't want Mackie playing Nino at all. I'm not saying racism is YCAP for. No, I'm not suggesting that you did, Dirk. I wasn't doing that. I'm saying it was just say y'all are right. Yeah. No, I wasn't saying that's what you were saying, Dirk. Not at all. I can see Hodge playing Nino Hill. Even what you say? You can see Aldous Hodge playing Nino Brown. Yeah, I could too. Oh man, let me see. Yeah, that's not me. I grew up on comics and kept up even till now. I know the only time Sam had abilities is when he was transformed to a monster for a minute, then got cured, then gave the shield back. Here's the thing. He still got abilities. While the actor was talking about who Sam wanting to choose the X-Men villains and everything like that, Sam still got that damn relationship with them damn birds. It popped up when he was sitting up there fighting Hunter and T'Challa. The Sam Wilson comic book prior to this one, he still has his aviary abilities. So when folks talk about Sam ain't got no ability, no, that's the MCU telling you that, and that's the actor not being knowledgeable in regards to the character he's portraying. You running up on Sam, you really supposed to suffer from bird phobia after y'all get done walking up on each other. That's what that's supposed to be. That man said for the nice shade. That's who turned Sam to a wolf. That's right. Yeah. The reality is they want us to ask MCU for them. That's what it is. I just, as I was telling a brother today, linked up with on Twitter and everything like that. My thing is just so we don't be emotionally manipulated. Let me say it one more time. So we don't become emotionally manipulated. Maybe it shouldn't, but it bothers me when we threw the word racism out there in regards to Captain America 4. Because it wasn't racism. Not in the sense we thought it was. It wasn't racism that the movie didn't do well. You could mention racism if you look at how the character is being used in the MCU, but that means you got to check yourself as a black person. You're not going to know the character being mistreated in the MCU if you don't read the comic books. It's one thing to not read the comic books. That's a stereotype in and of itself when it comes to us as black people. But we as black people don't even check for the knowledgeable comic book fan that's black. We would rather listen to somebody else that's going to tell us the movie was too woke or the movie was DEI. And then it doesn't help that there are those of us, I can't say I got into an argument with the person because I just shot away from the conversation. Even we use the word woke incorrectly. We'll snap on brothers and sisters that try and educate us on the word. And we allow others that aren't us to use the word woke incorrectly in our presence in ways. Here's the thing. I can't ever say anything derogatory about a Jewish person. Not that I would. I can't make a derogatory statement about a gay person. Remember the LGBTQ plus. Not that I would. What they say and do is what they say and do. What they say and do is what they say and do. Well, we don't have pride like that unless it's protecting the N-word. We've been gatekeeping the N-word since before I was living. But gatekeep knowledge? We want to be called YNs. Now, I ain't never heard. So we got another version of the N-word. We will gatekeep that word all day long so we can use it indiscriminately. But gatekeep the knowledge in regards to our black characters that look like us. No, we're not going to gatekeep that. We'll let it be used. We'll let it be butchered. We'll let it be abused just so we can have something to bitch, gripe, moan, and complain about. Well, that's not what this channel is based on. It's not. Duck React, comic book T'Challa would have put Zemo in the grave. Here's the thing. Comic book T'Challa would have put Zemo in the grave. Watch this, Duck Reacts. You could have had on the Black Panther costume. T'Chaka could have been your father. You'd have put Zemo in the grave. Dirt Too Many could have been sitting right there. He'd have put him in the grave. Kamoyo would have put him in the grave. May Kent would have put him in the grave. Grand Madam Tarot would have put him in the grave. I know what I would have did, and that's we don't want to put that on screen. Here's where they doubled down on it not making sense. You can say that Claw got maimed in Avengers Age of Ultron for stealing vibranium. But you give Zemo a pass twice. First, in Captain America Civil War, and then Falcon and a Winter Soldier. T'Challa didn't do a damn thing to him. Had him dead to rights. Then you got Bucky, who's using the alias of the White Wolf. That's Hunter. That's T'Challa's older adopted brother. Bucky was supposed to delete Zemo right then, right there, out of respect for T'Challa. Zemo didn't do nothing. Stay right there. In that same damn series, you had Ayo said she was assigned to watch over King T'Chaka, and he got deleted on her watch. She didn't do nothing to Zemo either. The last thing you got of Zemo is Zemo dancing. Zemo dancing. That's what you got. And I'm finna mention this, and this ain't got nothing to do with the thumbnail. Lamar Hoskins. I see black creators, black content providers on social media talking more about who's stronger, Steve or John Walker, than talking about how Lamar Hoskins got effed over. Why is that? Make it make sense. Why do I, as the black content creator, give two damns about John Walker? When I know in the comics, as a comic book fan, Lamar Hoskins didn't beat John Walker's ass. I ain't even get that. No, I got Lamar Hoskins, who is 2 inches taller, 15 pounds bigger, getting dog walked the whole damn series. What black content provider said something? I know I was on Twitter, I was on TikTok today. It's a black content provider over there. He's saying a lot about a lot, but he ain't saying nothing about that. And he has done a video about who's stronger. His whole thing is Steve is stronger. Steve's stronger where? Because John Walker beat Steve's ass in the comics. Yeah. John Walker is stronger than Steve in the comics. Lamar Hoskins is stronger than John Walker. But let's stay right there with Lamar Hoskins. You black, I'm black, we black. Did you get it? When you cry racism as a black person in regards to these characters, you better know what you're talking about. It ain't always racism. At the very least, it ain't racism where you think it's at. It's racism somewhere, but you still paying money though. John Walker had a better serum. Made him a softer sidekick than what Sam Lamar was done so dirty up. King, bro, they showed Steve kicking a dude in his chest off a boat. Yeah. Bucky too busy being controlled. Yeah. But for Black Panther, yeah. I don't even want to imagine how the MCU would disrespect the Blue Marvel if they ever bring him in. I don't even want him in. I know how that sounds. I absolutely know how that sounds. I would love to see Blue Marvel, of course. As Kamoyo would tell you, we got him at the house. But I would love to see the Blue Marvel. But for that reason right there, I want to make sure I'm perfectly clear when I say what I'm getting ready to say this. I don't trust the MCU with our characters. And when I say our characters, I'm talking about our black characters. I don't trust them. You can. You can. You can say believe in Kevin all you want to. Me, I'm just going to look at what I got in front of me. Fastos ain't gay. And when you did portray Fastos as a gay man, you portrayed Fastos as a gay man that was out of shape. You used all the stereotypical gay tropes when it came to Fastos. That wasn't Fastos. James Rose been paralyzed for damn near 9 years now. Inexplicably. No. Sam can't get a damn loan. Even after Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I still got a high-ranking black executive, use your imagination, saying Sam still got to earn the damn shield. I'm a veteran, a Marine Corps veteran. That literally made no damn sense, and it don't make no sense to you. Not if you can tell me you're a basketball fan, you any type of sports fan, and you say USAA and Navy Federal pop up on your TV as commercials all damn day long, and Sam couldn't get a damn loan. Think about the mindset, what that is. That's saying the black veteran that's a superhero ain't. Why is that what we're saying? Then we sit up here with Black Panther 2. We want to talk about, oh, it's out of love, it's out of respect. Well, do we even know why Reginald Huntley created Shorty? So that his son and daughter could both dress up as his favorite superhero during Halloween, with a story sitting right there that would have explained why the character looked different when we as Black people then entertain recast from other projects with no problem. Hell, we want to talk about what was racist. You know what was racist about Captain America 4? I can help you out. You know what was racist about Captain America 4, except the fact that we helped participate in it might nullify that damn description. The fact that William Hurt was replaced by Harrison Ford. That was racist. But you didn't check for that. The same dude who came to the stage and said how well of a job one actor did. Mind you, that actor just played that role. You couldn't find that same damn dude when William Hurt passed. And William Hurt portrayed Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross longer than he portrayed T'Challa. You didn't get nothing. No announcement, no acknowledgement of the fine job that the actor did, nothing. They recast Thunderbolt Ross right there, even with Liv Morgan sitting right there. Is it Liv Morgan, Liv Tyler? That ain't Liv Tyler. Liv Tyler sitting right there. She showed up like that when the same justification that we use for Letitia Wright could have been used for her too. That was racist. That was the racist thing. But to know that was the racist move, you got to be woke. When a female lead MCU movie or show fails, then it's y'all sexist. When we spoke out against Akanda, it was y'all hate Black women. The excuse are recycled every time. The MCU played in our face when they recast Thunderbolt Ross. They did. Well, here's what I would say now, tell them. When you know, you move differently. What do I mean when I say that? You know who you are as a person. You know what you've done. I know what I've done as a person, and I know what I've done. It's funny when somebody calls me, says that I'm anything negative towards a woman. I know me. The only thing I've ever been negative towards a woman was, until I matured, promiscuous. That's that. But as far as this other stuff that they like to say about us, well, you can't call me anything in regards to these characters when you ain't even put the work in to learn these characters. That's how I look at it. I hear what folks say, but if you don't care enough to learn about the character, then you just talking. You can't question me. You can't. You don't care to pick up a book. You don't care to buy any merch. You just want to be able to go sit down somewhere for a couple of hours and come out and tell everybody you're an expert. I don't know not one expert only devoted 2 hours to something. So that's just it. That said, y'all, I'm out. Just to round it back up, bring it back full circle. In regards to Riri Williams, Ironheart, the show doesn't make any sense. That's going to play out as the show unveils. No differently than the other shows and movies, they don't make any sense. Yeah, first viewing going to be heavy, but it doesn't make any sense. But if you see yourself in this character, because it is a Black character, don't allow yourself to get triggered without having the knowledge. Learn who this character is. I keep saying this, and I don't know why, well, I do know why, because I keep bashing the same people that I keep talking about. Marvel Unlimited is $9.99 a month. You say you love these characters. That's not my statement. I think it's safe to say my love is you can see it. But you say you love these characters. Marvel Unlimited is $9.99 a month. You cannot say you love something and you ain't doing nothing with it. You ain't learning nothing about it. No, you love Tyler Perry. You love Mud Deal. Okay, well, you got all them damn movies at the house. I'm a Steeler fan. Yeah, that's we at the house with it. I'm a Captain America fan. Stealth Shield. We nice with it. I think it's safe to say I'm a Chadwick Boseman fan. I'm a Black Panther fan. I walk it like I talk it. There's knowledge there. Well, all I'm asking for is so we don't find ourselves getting triggered, erroneously so. Level up your knowledge. No differently than you would learn the lyric to that damn rap song, where you know where all the sound effects coming in and you didn't got your vocal cords to doing all that. Do the same thing. Learn these damn characters, man. Until we care about these characters, they're gonna keep doing what they're gonna keep doing. And honestly, we deserve better than that. We deserve better than that. I like what Aldous Hodge did for us playing Carter Hall. The fact that DC even thought enough to cast that character as not a white character, because that character should have never been white. I love it. That says something. That said, the fact that they got Edie Gathegi playing Mr. Terrific. For me, the fact that James Gunn even reached out to old boy, seeing how dirty he did playing Darwin. He got Aaron Pierre coming in. John Stewart. I know folks felt some type of way about colorism and everything like that. That's an attractive looking brother. Like he checked all the eyes, all the T's. Yeah, he gonna get all the women watching him. Color be damned. Well, damn it, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I love me some me. I think Terrell Owens said that. I love me some me. So that means when I say that, I love me some we, I love me some us. So before we get triggered, before we spend money on stuff that folks think should apply to us, let's learn about it first. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let's learn about it first so we don't be manipulated. Listen, I'm out. Thank y'all so much for pulling up. Y'all did not have to. Y'all didn't. Make sure you got your notifications on, because my brother Daryl is coming y'all way tonight, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Y'all know Grand Madam Tarot got a live on her channel too. She did a live earlier today. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out and everything like that. My brother Kamoyo, Black Panther fan group, he's constantly posting stuff over there. If you got a YouTube channel that's dedicated to Black Panther knowledge, go and get your some. Go and get your some. If you want more content like this, I don't mind bringing it to you. Let me know. Just leave a comment down in the comment section, everything like that. It's free. It's free. It is absolutely free. No, free. Free. You can give if you want to, but as you can see from this live right now, I don't need you to give me no money for me to call out your name and acknowledge you. I'm just gonna do that anyway. You pulled up. So hit the notification button. Right. Hit that subscribe button. Do that. Share the video. Tell your friends about it and everything like that. Because we think we ain't got no place where we can go pull up and just, converse with one another in regards to superheroes and everything like that. So share the channel. We at 1270, 13. So we're trying to get there. That said, I'm out. In the meantime, in between time, we got to do this again next time. Until then, remember the late, great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman. I wish each and every last one of y'all, whether we talking or not, whether we get along or not, that ain't what matters. What matters is that you're good. And that's what we should all want for our fellow man, woman, child, is that they do good. Remember the late, great Chadwick Boseman? I wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and so I'm out.